Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another day. It is five degrees outside. It's just gone 7 o'clock and I've just woken up. My eyelash lady will tell me off for doing this with my eyelashes. You're not supposed to, but they look real weird. You have to forgive the way I look. I literally have just woken up. Yeah, you know, I literally think, I did that bedtime routine of Spencer and I was saying how like, oh, you know, if I like change his nappy at 10 o'clock at night, he sleeps straight through. The last 2 nights he has now woken up around between 3 and 4. Anyway, Brad's home, so he always does that like middle of the night feed for me. So yeah, I'm lucky I can get a break, I can sleep. I just want to show you, it must be in the microwave. Yeah, our steriliser. And oh, he's awake. Oh. All right, let's come and see. Come. We'll go see Spencer.
Hey, darling. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello, my beautiful boy. How are you, darling? Yeah, you're good. Are you nice and warm? You nice and warm? These are by Love to Dream. These are sleeping bags for babies and toddlers. And they come in what they call a tog. Tog means the size and it's the thickness of the tog. So this is a 2.5 and it's got a built-in quilt. You can have his little sleeves on. But now that he's becoming to the point where he's starting to roll, I want his arms to be out. So if he does roll at night time, he's able to look after himself. And the different tog sizes, yeah, like I said, go based on temperature of the room that they're in. So this tog will keep him warm for temperatures 16 to 20 degrees. And his room is at 19.7. So it's just perfect. Oh, sorry. Plop. Hey. There you go. There you go, Daddy. Good boy. I'll sit you there for now.
Right, so this is the main setup to make Spencer's formulas. So when we first got home from the hospital and we had to make formula, I was ready, as in like I had bottles, but not ready to make formula. So we were taking boiling hot water out of the coffee machine and mixing it with cold water from the fridge. And I was always paranoid, is it warm enough? Is it too cold? You know, trying to get the right temperature of about 36, 37 degrees. And Brad went and found this machine. We got it from Big W, but it's by Tommee Tippee. Baby Bunting sell big Tommee Tippee, and I'm sure you can go on their website. But basically, you turn it on and you just need to select the how many mils you want to make your bottle. So Spencer is currently doing 180 mils, but let's say I was like, I don't want to give him 180 mils of formula. I can bring it down to 150 or 120, you know, depending on their age and how much they're taking. And you can go back up, which he does. Oh, you see, you can go up to 210. So we go back to 180. Now, let's say if I was ready to make his formula, I would just place a bottle under here and I would just go, basically. And at 180 mils, it will give you a 60 ml shot of boiling water, followed the rest by cold water. And that is the perfect temp. And then I just add the formula in on top of all the water, close the lid, give it a good shake, and bang, we are ready to go. It takes I think they said 2 minutes. That's how long it takes to prepare everything, so it's really good. Then in my baby haul, I'd bought a Nook steriliser, and because now we're home from the hospital and Spencer's completely formula fed, I'll just put this camera down. Because Spencer is completely formula fed, we were having to use steriliser every day, multiple times a day, and this steriliser was just crap. It had a silver plate where you poured the water on for the steam, but the plate would always look like it's rusty. It's like brown, and I was saying to Brad, like, I think it's rusty, and we were having to like scrub it off and do all this thing, and I was really worried, you know. And anyway, I found, again, this is by Tommee Tippee. I found this in Big W. This was $40, and the sterilizer that I bought before was like above $200. I think I paid $270. But these bottles have just been sterilized. You can see how they've placed. The lids have fallen down, but basically you just pop them up like that. You pour your 200 mils of water in the middle, put the lid on in the microwave for 5.5 minutes, and bang, it's done. And all this can go in the dishwasher. You can even throw your bottles in the dishwasher, and sometimes I do that. But how I clean his bottles is I get a bowl, soap, and I have a bottle brush, and I just put all the bottles in there with some hot water and some soap, and I give them a good scrub, rinse them out, and then pop them in the sterilizer. So I highly recommend those two things. And another thing we were struggling with, a bit like how we get the perfect temperature for his bottles, is when we go out, we need to obviously take bottles. And I didn't want to like just, you know, prepare a bottle because it would be cold and formula can only last so long, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I went online, and again, I cannot remember. My memory is shot, and I always just film on a whim, so I haven't done any research to tell you names, but I will leave a description in the box below. This is called Baby's Luxury Lane, and this is, you can fill this up with water, and you can select a preset a temperature, so 37, and basically we just turn the middle button on. See, it's for 37, it's flushing, and at the moment it's at 17. So it will warm up the water for you till it gets to its desired temperature, which for us is 37. I'm just gonna turn it down. And that's within maybe 10 minutes. So that is perfect for when we go out. Actually, I got to take the lid off because we used it yesterday. And again, I've got nice warm water. I know there are some mothers that just put water in a bottle and just leave it as room temperature, but like I said, it's 6 degrees outside, man. So if we went out for breakfast, or I had to go to a mother's class or something like that, like, it's cold, you know, and he's a baby, and I'm really, you know, everything has to be perfect for Spencer. Speaking of babies and Spencer and mothers groups and whatnot, I have enrolled Spencer into the sun's coming up, that's why there's like a glow in the background there. We are going to, I enrolled Spencer in a baby sensory class. So that's 1 day a week for 10 weeks. And that is on today. I can't find the best lighting, I'm sorry. Maybe if I do this, that's a bit better. Yeah, 1 day a week for 10 weeks. Last week we couldn't go because we had another appointment. But yeah, so today that is at 10. So it is now 7. I think Brad fed him at 4:30. So he will be due a feed soon. We're now feeding roughly every 3 hours. So if I feed him at 7:30, the next feed will be, you see, normally the next feed will be at 10:30, but we'll be in our class by that stage because it goes from 10 to 11. So I need to feed him at about 9, really. So if I feed him now, I can feed him again at 9, and then we sort of leave around 9:30. That gives us half an hour to get there. So, right, I better get cracking. But in order for Spencer to eat, Mummy needs a coffee. Otherwise, nothing will get done in this place. This is the Lord here. Mimi, come here, darling. Mimi, you say hello to Mummy. Hey, come on, up here, big jump. Big jump. Oh, in front of the fire. In front of the fire. This dog is crazy. She's like made out of wool and she'll sit right here in front of this fire. Hey? Little mimis. So everyone's like, oh wow, you know, a fireplace. There's nothing like a fireplace, you know. Oh, it's just amazing. It is my nightmare. I honestly, I mean, yeah, it looks nice and it does produce really good heat. And our fireplace is huge, but it is messy and the upkeep like is just constant. So when Brad's away, I am doing wheelbarrows of big logs because the bigger the log, the longer the burn, and you don't have to keep putting wood in there like every 5 minutes. But yeah, and it just gets so messy. It just drives me nuts. All those bits of coal and ash. So I'm constantly keeping up. We bought like an El Cheapo vacuum cleaner just to deal with that because we didn't want to ruin our Dyson. But yeah, so every day I clean this up anyway. Brad does his best, but you know, yeah, I mean, it is nice, but oh, the upkeep. That shed over there has a lot of machinery and tools and whatnot in it. That is a tractor, yes. Yeah, so Brad does a lot of work. So yeah, that's his hobby, by the way. It's a hobby, this shed, a hobby shed. That's how big his hobby shed is. And remember, what was my favorite little room in the house? This is my little room. You know, as much as I love it, it's teeny tiny. And this is like all the power that I have to draw. Oh yeah, my hair straightener. Here he comes. Here comes my barista. I get spoiled when he's home. He makes me cappuccino every morning. Hey, babe. You mucking around with your bottle? You're not that hungry, are you? You're not that hungry. You're not that hungry. Huh? You play with your food. What's with the hand? You rather have your hand? Yes, yummy, is it? Is that right? Yeah, that right? Huh? That beautiful little face and those little eyes. Oh, I just love everything about you, hey? Yeah, I do, I love you. Huh? Are we gonna try again? What's that? What's that? That's it. No, you're not hungry. What's going on? What's going on? You've only had 40 mil. What's going on? Why aren't you eating? What's the problem? Are you going to make me worry now? Are you going to make me worry? You going to make me worry? Well, if you're not going to eat, I'm going to have my coffee. This is what I tell them. Because my coffee sits there cold while you're feeding. Let me have coffee. So we have a flat white today because we ran out of milk. Brad's gone to the bakery to get some milk. Oh my goodness. So where we live, I will show you. We have like the best bakery in the Southwest, or one of the best, in the town that we live in. And Brad's gone to go get a ham and cheese croissant. So Brad went and got me a ham and cheese croissant from our local bakery. And they are like, I've cut it already. They are like croissants on steroids. Look how big they are. They're so good. Are you gonna have one, Brad?
Yeah.
You can say hello? Say hello to the camera.
Hello to the camera.
Brad's camera shy. Come on. We'll go eat with the boy. Come on.
The boy? Oh yeah, the boy. Our son, Spencer.
Don't swear. Show them your ham and cheese croissant because it's all whole.
Milk change just left.
Oh my goodness. See, time just escapes us. It's 20 past 8. I'm just eating breakfast. These are the ham and cheese croissants. Oh, we're hot. Ow. The ham and cheese croissants that we get from our local bakery. Oh my God, they are so deadly. I wanted to have half, but Brad wouldn't have half with me, so I have to eat a whole one. But yeah, it's 20 past 8, and Spencer wouldn't take all his milk, and I've got to get ready because we got to leave at 9:30. Well, I have to leave at 9:30 to go to the baby class. Like, time just flies. Mimi, do you want some croissant? Come here. Good girl. Paw? Paw? Good girl. Gentle. Good girl. So we are all ready to go to our baby sensory class. We're just sterilizing some bottles because I don't know, they looked a bit weird and Mummy had to clean them again. And so, I mean, this is what it's like. It's 9:15 and he really needs another feed before we go. And it's like, oh my God, I'm stressing out because I don't think we've got enough time, but I'll try and feed him anyway.
Just find a slice of the size, you can smell it. It's almost nice lemon. It's lemon. I know, literally like someone want to eat it? No. Is that nice? Oh, good smell. Yummy, yummy smell. Never had a good whiff of lavender. Break.
That's it, good boy. No, not in the Not in the Look at all the bubbles. Wow. Oh, Mummy got them. Oh, we got heaps. Hey, look at the bubbles. Did they catch them? Are you going to say goodbye? Are you going to say bye-bye? You say bye-bye.
You are such a lucky boy.
So that was the baby sensory class that I took Spence to. Today was French week and I happen to be French as well, so it was really, really good. Dad's gonna love to see that video because there were like some French songs there that he used to sing to me when I was a little one. And yeah, like I like taking Spence there because it just exposes him to other children his age. You know what I had to do yesterday? I had to already start enrolling Spencer into primary school. He's 4 months old. This is crazy. In the town that we live in, there is a private Catholic school, so it just makes sense to send him there. And then later on he'll go to a private high school. Too hot. Failed.
That is too hot. I don't like my coffees to be boiling hot because I like to drink them now. Anyway, we're gonna go into the shop so it can cool down while I walk around. I am looking for a U-shaped pillow. I only sleep on U-shaped pillows, and I threw my U-shaped pillow out because I couldn't find my U-shaped pillowcase, and then I found the U-shaped pillowcase, and now I've got no U-shaped pillow. And it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. That's a European pillow. Oh! Yes! All right. So, oh yes! Who says you can't shop with a baby? And remember how I said Spencer loves shopping with me? He does this now. He just sleeps and I can just shop. It's great. Great. He's such a good baby. So, I like online shopping as much as anyone, and Brad and I do quite a bit of online shopping. Him more than me. He has a serious problem. But we do it that often that the owners of the post office here, like they know us that well because we're in there literally every second day. So I've got a package now. This is for me. I got no idea if Brad's got anything. He probably does. But the post office lady absolutely loves Spencer. So she normally works the morning shift and it's just gone midday, so I don't know if she's still there. We'll see. Oh yeah, her car's here, so she's gonna be thrilled. Oh, she's just leaving. She's just leaving. Oh, she might not see Spence. Oh, she might. She will see my car.
Oh, there he is. Hello, Spencer. Hello, sweetheart.
I've just been shopping, went to have baby class today.
Okay.
Hey?
Yeah.
You say hello.
Hello.
Give a smile. Where's the smile? Ah, there it is. There's a smile. So tonight's movie night. We're very privileged. We have a great big theatre room. I'll show you that. Second night in a row, Brad's had to pull me away from putting Spencer to bed. So, where is the popcorn? I have we're having a curry night, so I got some naan. Here we are. Oh, don't drop that. Here we are. You can see we've been into it already. So we've got popcorn, and who here likes popcorn with chocolate? I love popcorn with chocolate, and this is our new obsession, orange choc balls. They're like Jaffa balls. They taste so good. And I'll show you our theatre room. Have you got it started, Brad?
No.
We are so lucky. Even though, well, there's no real COVID in WA, but with the newborn, you can't really get to the cinema. So we got a new sound system and a new projector. Can you see it? There it is. I'll come up here and show you from up here. I love the back row, but Brad doesn't like to sit in the back row, so we always have to sit in the front row. We're going to watch The Jungle Cruise. Hey guys, I just realised that I never actually wrapped up my video the other night after we watched The Jungle Cruise. So basically that was a day in the life of basically me looking after my 4-month-old, trying to attend classes and going shopping, and and just standard feeds and naps, and then trying to squeeze in some downtime at the end. And that with that Jungle Cruise movie, I ended up falling asleep and not really knowing what was going on. I was so tired that night that I think I got Brad to do both feeds. But in saying that, I'm not going to jinx myself, so I'm not even going to say it. But yeah, I'm just going to... Okay, so thank you for watching, and you will see me in the next video.